to another, they will find it very difficult. And they will find it very difficult because the mothers will have been killed or separated from the mothers, and they will be left alone at a very young age, where they will not have some. Human water conflict is a big problem in our country. This is a problem because there is always an increase in the population of man or human being compared to the space or size of land. And this has caused human beings to occupy areas that belong to wild animals. That is why
melk. Allemaal in melk.
Welcome again.
It's very spicy. It's like you have a rat.
They don't have a market, they won't see the need to continue killing the elephants because they don't have a place to sell the ivory. But if you continue looking for these special expensive ornaments that are made from ivory, or things for display, or anything from the rhino horns, then remember, you will be sending out the butchers to go and kill the elephants so that the end product can be sold to you, which means you will be part of the chain that is causing all these babies to be left orphans. Caused them to be left orphans. It also depends on their age when they became orphans. Wildlife conflict. Taking water from the water trough at the end on my left, an elephant by the name Malkia with the folded ears. And Malkia is almost 3 years old. Malkia was rescued from Sava Conservation Area after her mother had died from an while at the age of about 4 months old. Right now approximately 17 months old. The small one right in the middle among the three is an elephant by the name Kiasa. The youngest girl that we've got in this group at 15 months old. And part of the country that will have been identified. And that is why human-wildlife conflict is one of the major reasons that has caused most of them to be left orphans in a different place, while the females will stay together for the rest of their lives. And generally, elephants are very clever, very intelligent animals. They also do have a perfect memory, which means they will remember everything that happened. Was rescued from Sava Conservation Area. She is a drought victim. Her mother is believed to have died from starvation. Due to the long period of drought that we encountered in the country in the course of last year. And that is how Maisha was left an orphan. She's the one lying down in the dust. Far end, an elephant by the name Emoli, the big one among the three. And Emoli is approximately is not an elephant's milk. And this is because it is not very easy to milk a wild elephant and get the real milk. At the same time, we cannot feed the elephants on cow's milk. Since cow's milk has got lots of fat, the elephants are poor in fat digestion. So if you feed them on cow's milk, they will diarrhea to death. And that is why we feed them on a human baby formula, whose fats have been emulsified to make it easier for the babies to digest.
Zie je hoe snel ze weer opdrinken. Dan moet je kijken hoe snel. Een hele grote fles met melk. Zo snel?
Separated from the family by human beings, and so he's a victim of human wildlife conflict. Next to Mactau is an elephant by the name Enkesha, slightly over 2 years old. You might have realized that Enkesha once we set them free back into the wild, we don't track them, we
Dieser
don't
Sheldon
microchip them
ist
because
sehr wichtig.
we don't want to.
Ich glaube, das waren jetzt Sheldon.
Man at action, it's a wild boar. Most injured guy.
And Tago was rescued from Mount Kenya Forest after she'd been separated from her family by human beings. Therefore, she's a victim of human-wildlife conflict. Far end corner on my right, an elephant by the name Mapia, 2.5 years. And Mapia was rescued from an elephant by the name Ambo, 2.5 years. And Ambo was rescued from Amboseli National Park. He was found falling down a well when he was only 4 months old, slightly older than this group that we've got now. Generally, different reasons have caused all these babies to be left orphans and human-wildlife conflict.
Ja. Ich glaube, diese mögen uns nicht.
And that is why, if identified, we are conducted and have to fly out immediately. While at the age of about a month old, without the mother and without the rest of the family members, which is not normal. We could not tell exactly what happened to the mother or the rest of the family members. But him being alone at 1 month meant that he could not have survived, because an elephant at 1 month does not have any teeth at all. They entirely rely on the mother's milk and also protection. And he did not have the mother who provides the milk nor protection. So that is why we had to come in and help rescue him. He's now approximately 17 months old. Lastly, at the far end, the biggest in size is an elephant by the name Tamiwi, who is also found orphans, handread them, and later on reintroducing them back into the wild. And this means, if a young elephant comes to the nursery, this young elephant will stay with us for a minimum of between 8 to 10 years before they end up having lost. Being identified, being regional elephants in our country will be going down, and that is why all the babies end up having lost. In the future, will end up having lost. Will have become as wild as any other elephant out there. This process of reintroducing them back into the wild takes quite a long time before it fully happens. It takes a minimum of about 5 years before they start to become wild. And it takes this long period because it depends on the different characters of different elephants. It depends on the reasons that have caused them to be left orphans. It also depends on their age when they became orphans. It also depends on being identified, being ready.